Well, I want to thank Ginger from Kimiko Designs for joining us today. We're going to have a conversation about what her business does in the furniture segment and design and specifying furniture.
Yeah, thank you, Bruce. It's great to be here. So, Kimiko is a minority and woman-owned boutique design firm. We deal with commercial furniture in all different markets. And basically, we say that we deal with all things furniture. And so we do drawing specifications, reconfigurations, bid services, renderings, double checks, project management, like anything that deals with furniture. And so with a furniture dealer, we like to say that we are an extension of their design department. So that's a little bit about us. Okay. And we've been around for now almost 21 years.
Okay, so which of our products, which 2020 products do you guys use?
So we use 2020 CAP, and we started using it in 2001. So it's been now 20 years, which I can't believe. It's gone really fast. Blink of an eye.
Yeah. And what makes your service stand out from your competition, or do you even have competition that's direct to what you do?
There are a few people out there, and I think the longer that we've been in business, the more people out there, there are more competitors out there. But I would say that one of the things that helps kind of set us apart from our competition at the time when we started and up until now as well is our attention to detail. The furniture industry is a very detailed industry. There's lots of things to know, lots of information. And I think also just being an outsourced, design source, that we're not in their offices. And so we have to communicate better, than anybody else so that they know what we're doing. And we also had, at the time when we started, I feel like we had a level of expertise with the product that we were specifying. And so that helped set us apart as well. And then at the end of the day, like, we just worked on building relationships. And I think having those relationships are things that helped us stand out from other competitors.
So you just point out a couple of challenges that you've been addressing. Do you have any other challenges that you've faced?
Absolutely. So in 1999, when the company was started by Diane Murata, outsourcing was totally a foreign concept, I would say. Like, there might have been one or two companies in the whole US that we would have known of that did what we did. And a lot of them didn't, do the specific furniture that we specified or, that kind of thing. So, like I said, we had to communicate better. We had to be more efficient with our time, just because we're billing people, by the hour. And so we wanted to do a great job, but also be efficient as we could, so that we weren't, overbilling the client or anything like that. And, we had to build trust because, like I said, we weren't in their office. And so that was definitely something that we had to work at. We had to build our ground, and one project at a time, build our reputation, basically, from afar.
Okay, well, how has software helped you achieve the goals that your company's laid out?
Well, definitely CAP, 2020 CAP, like, definitely helped us. We started using CAP in 2001, and so we've been using it for 20 years, like I said, and it helped us add more detail into our drawings and specifications. And that just allowed us to communicate better with our clients and to make our jobs, more accurate. We ended up trying to learn as much as we could about CAP's tools to make us more efficient, to save time. Like I was telling you, so that we would bill our clients less time. And we also continued to educate ourselves so that we could try to stay ahead of the curve as far as information or the software or, product knowledge or all of that. Just trying to always set ourselves apart also. And CAP definitely helped us do that.
Okay, so it's improved your business. Has it helped you with any financial gains or helped you be more effective, cost effective for your customers?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I would say as we built our reputation for, being a solid resource, we grew our company. And so we started with one furniture dealer in 1999. And now we've worked with probably over 200 furniture dealers over the last 21 years almost. Our company has grown from one person at the very beginning to about 20 people. And we've helped our dealers win over $500 million in business over those years, which is crazy to me. It's like such a huge number, but we've done a lot of projects in that time for sure.
So what are your future goals? I mean, where do you see the company going?
Well, in addition to us helping furniture dealers and helping their designers, we are building another facet of our business that we call furniture planning. And so this is basically where, excuse me, where we use our expertise in furniture to help our clients navigate the world of furniture. So we know that a lot of times, on the end user side, let's say, furniture is almost like a foreign language at times. There's just a lot of things to know. And so we do furniture all day, every day. And so we like to be able to help our clients, navigate that process to the best way that they can. Basically, we're kind of like translators for the foreign language, I would say.
Okay. Is there any advice you can give to other firms that are trying to specify office furniture?
Yes, I would say again, attention to detail is always something. Every time I say that phrase, attention to detail, I think about Disney. So Disney is so big on attention to detail, and all the little things, that they do makes the experience amazing, no matter what you're doing that has to do with Disney. And so that's something that we strive for. And I feel like that, if another company focuses on that will take them a long way. I would say always be looking to improve yourself and grow and, educate yourself. Be great communicators because you're not right there. And obviously in the last year or so, since so many people are working remotely and that experience is so much more common now. Maybe people are going to be getting used to, that remote communication a little bit better. But I would say when you're not in their office, that the communication has to go up a notch, basically, just to make sure that everybody's on the same page. So that would definitely be my advice. And then I think one last thing would be to find clients that you like working with and try to work with them, and build that relationship, because we spend so much time working that we want to do it with people that we enjoy being with. And so that's definitely something that we learned, I think, over time, is to focus on the clients that we really love working with.
Okay. Well, what do you see the direction do you see the industry going in now?
So I would say definitely more flexibility. And so that would be flexibility in work styles and workplaces. And so as far as the furniture industry, someone asked me not too long ago if I thought that office furniture would be going away. I said, no, I don't think so. I think things are changing for sure and pivoting, but I don't see the office going away. I see people, coming back, and whether it's slowly or not, I think that, there will be offices still. There may be a hybrid solution where people are, some remote and some in the office for maybe forever. I don't know, depending on the company. But definitely office furniture is going to hang in there, and they're going to, look at the office, but then I know a lot of the manufacturers are also looking at how can we outfit the people who are working from home, and, that home office solution. So um, definitely not going away. Just it's going to look a little bit differently probably over the next few years. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. To that, is it challenging to, because it sounds like as you get to hoteling and working from home somewhat, that there's going to be more small projects and less of the large ones. Is it more challenging to take on a lot of small projects than handle the big ones?
And the large ones. I think we have people who kind of specialize in both of those areas. So I say a large project is definitely challenging because there's lots of balls in the air. The small projects sometimes end up taking a lot longer than you expect them to. And so I think they're challenging because of that factor. But I think it's kind of like the designers who do those types of projects, I think they kind of like to focus either on one or the other, it seems. So I don't know that one is more challenging than the other, depending on who you're talking to, probably.
Yeah, and it strikes me that with the pandemic putting the industry in a bit of a recession and dealers cutting back on staff, that it actually improves your opportunities to cover that overflow business for them.
Yes, exactly. So we definitely see it picking up right now and across the board, and not just for us, but for our clients, I see them across the nation, really picking up in business. And so that's awesome. And I feel like that even more so, like we're going to see, just a continual uptick in that business, and that our outsourcing business will definitely pick up, because I feel like that dealers will probably be outsourcing before they are hiring, because they're maybe a little gun shy to make sure that things are going to keep going in a positive direction.
Sure, and I expect an advantage the dealers get working with a firm like yours is that when they do rehire, working with experienced designers gets their staff trained up in a more professional way faster.
Exactly, exactly. I would say that our expertise is, when you were talking about small projects over large projects, we have such a wide breadth of expertise within our group. And so I'd say 10 to 30 years is our breadth of experience, per person. And so when you have a bunch of new hires and, at a dealer, you you just can't cover, the ground that you can with a person with more experience. And so yes, by hiring us, you're gonna get the most juice for your squeeze, is what we call
Sure.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have within your organization, do you have designers that specialize in specific products, or do you guys all really have to have a broad portfolio of products that you know how to specify?
I would say most people have probably most of our designers have probably 1 to 2 manufacturers that they specialize in, that they have the most experience in. And then past that, because we've been doing this for so long, a lot of them are, willing to learn, and they can pick up other lines pretty easily because things are relatively similar across the board. And so that just, allows them to be more flexible, and to also, be able to service our dealers in whatever way. So it doesn't matter who comes to us, we have the ability to learn whatever's out there, basically.
Sure. Well, is there anything else you can think of that you want to discuss today, or have we kind of covered everything?
I think I know I think one of the things that has been interesting over the years for us is the way that we have, not just stayed in one lane, maybe, but kind of branched out into a few different areas. So for a while, we were supporting dealers, and then we just realized that a lot of our dealers were asking us about training, about product training, or maybe it was efficiencies, doing maybe best practices or something like that. So about 10 years ago or so, we started developing training programs for dealer designers in that, vein of like product and efficiencies, best practices, things like that. We now have some mentoring programs that we do for design managers and for rising star designers. And so those are year-long programs that we do, some individual work and then some group work together. So that's been a lot of fun. That's been one of my pet projects over the years and something that I really enjoy. So that's been, fun to be able to not just do the work, but also be helpful in training people and helping them grow and help, in our dealers, helping them get better. So I think that's a really cool way of giving back. And so I've really enjoyed being a part of that as well. And then, like I said before, we have our furniture planning part that we're now growing into as well. So I think that's one of the things that's been really cool for me to be a part of this company for as long as I have, is that we are always looking to grow and how can we be better? How can we change with the industry? How can we stay on the cutting edge of whatever the technology is out there? And so, all the people in our firm are people who enjoy, being in that position and not just coming to work and, doing a job and going home. So I think that's really rewarding as well.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for your time today, Ginger, and
Absolutely.
good luck as you grow the business.
Thank you so much. It's nice to talk to you, Bruce.
Sure.